Oh, we've got some big news for you today on the show. Welcome to BBLB. Hope you're very well. On the show tonight, the nation's favourite agony aunt, Deirdre Sanders, is here. Lovely old Deirdre. Shell's boyfriend and her mum are joining us to talk about Big Brother's first-class student. There they are. And, of course, Marco's here as well, taking your calls. Give us a little wave there, Marco. Lovely. He's been hanging out with none other than Nanny Doodle. We're going to ask him about that later on. And he's taking your calls and cool BBLB. We kick off, as we always do, with a very, very important Little Brother's Big News. At 6:45 last night, the housemates devised a plan. Up in arms about Big Brother's decision to withhold their shopping because they'd failed the task, the Band of Nine chose to stage a silent protest. From the moment they woke up this morning, they all refused to speak. Take a look. OK, so after keeping stum for a couple of hours, Victor came into the diary room to talk to Big Brother about the silent state of affairs in the house. However, Big Brother decided to play the housemates at their own game.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Shrug your shoulders indeed. As the housemates' silence continued, Big Brother decided to play hardball by cutting off the hot water, rendering the bedroom and the spa out of bounds, and playing in a 2-minute alarm at 3-minute intervals. All this was too much, shall we say, for Ahmed. When that boy goes, that boy goes. Since then, Stu has spent 1 hour and 5 minutes in silence in the diary room. However, Big Brother had one more card up his sleeve. This is going to be tough. BBL viewers, brace yourselves. You're going to find this very, very distressing.
This is Big Brother. Can one housemate turn on the plasma screen? I know how you're feeling. That was the real hat. It happened 5 minutes ago. So, that's it. The campaign to save Sheriff Stu is over. It died a death on the 8th of July in the year of our Lord 2004. May his soul and all the souls of the faithfully departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for your emails of support, but rest assured, we'll be reuniting him with the ashes of his hat when he leaves the house. And no one Cardiff for the spirit descent. That was Little Brother's Big News. Where do we go from there, though? Where do we go from there? Today, the housemates have been holding their first ever silent protest. With that in mind, today's Cool BBLB is quite simply, what do you think about this silent protest? When you call, be sure to speak to us. Here's how to get in touch. she is intelligent. She's sexy. I'm probably going to get a slap for that. She's funny and she's so nice. But what is she really like? To tell us who the real Shell is and the people that know her best, please welcome my mum Ellie and her boyfriend Scott. Hello, Ellie.
Hi.
Thank you very much for coming on. How are you? All right. Okay. First of all, how are you? Thank you very much for coming along. Is the Shell we see in the house the real Shell?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, is it Shell at a party, or have we seen all the sides to her? Because she's been so relaxed. You know what I mean?
She is pretty relaxed.
Just as a person.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Lovely.
Yeah.
How do you think she's coping in the house? She seems to be handling it very much in a stride.
She's doing well with like strategies to keep focused, like doing a lot of cooking, a lot of cleaning, a lot of mowing.
Yeah, so we'll get on to the mowing.
Well,
Yeah. Apologies.
That's okay.
So do you think that's what she's doing? She's just trying to keep her days
Just her
occupied.
mind
as they possibly
occupied.
can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now, you must be very proud of her,
Very.
obviously, but especially in the last 24 hours. She got a first-class degree. This is what she said and did when she found out.
Shell, you have passed your degree with first-class honours.
Are you lying to me? Or is that actually true? Is that true? Is that really true?
That is correct, Shell.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You really don't know what that means. I need to know that. Thank you so much.
You must feel good seeing that.
Indeed.
Yes.
I missed it yesterday, though, but it was excellent.
Was she expecting to get a first?
No.
She wasn't, but everyone else was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you find out? Did you find out when you saw it on the television?
No. She said that I could open her results, which I did.
I didn't let my mum do that. But then again, I didn't get a first.
And I phoned here.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that for us. We appreciate it. And how's it for you? Were you the neglected boyfriend during the? Because you've got to work hard to get a first.
Scott got her first too.
Yeah.
Oh well. What I'll say is Desmond Tutu is a very honourable man. Okay, she's also been having a lot of fun in the house. Take a look at this.
You look great.
Excelente.
He's just upstaged me as a naked shirt. He's just upstaged me.
Yeah.
Is that the sort of behaviour she carries on at home?
Yeah. She would have done that at her real graduation as well.
Really?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Is she a history of streaking?
No.
No. You were straight in there with that answer, weren't you?
Well,
I love the fact during that clip, Scott turned around to me and went, I bought her that scarf. She's mortified about
I'm glad
it.
I did now, otherwise, well.
OK, we've got some pictures of it. I just want you to talk us through the girl that turned into the wonderful extrovert that's in the house. Let's take a look. It's the Shell of Life in pictures. Oh, bouncy castle.
yeah, that was.
You look a bit bemused. That is your daughter, isn't it?
It is indeed, yes.
Good, OK. Where was that? Birthday party, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
21st.
No. That was taken down in the south of England, where we used to live.
Lovely, OK. Happy there, lovely.
Yeah.
OK, so look at the next one. Hello, Bubba.
That was in our back garden.
Lovely. Had you told her she's not allowed to have an ice lolly or something there? Because she doesn't look too happy.
No.
No?
No.
Ice
No.
lollies run out, that's fine.
She,
Next one.
Now, this is my favourite, one of my favourite photographs.
Right.
Simply because that is a bunch of garlic she's holding,
Yeah.
and it stinks.
OK, so not the night. So does she like that? She's smiling there. She doesn't mind the smell of garlic.
No. She loves garlic.
Is
but
that, are those feathers in? Is that
Kezzy's here?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
We'd just been up onto Butser Hill, which is southern part of Portsmouth. Well,
Yeah.
it's near
Found a couple of
Portsmouth.
feathers immediately,
Yeah.
straight in the hair. Lovely. And is it the last one? Oh. Now, had you given her a little nip of brandy to put her off to bed there? Because look at the rosy cheeks.
She's always had rosy cheeks.
She always has rosy cheeks,
Yeah.
all right. No brandy involved at all.
Yeah.
OK, yesterday was a great day for Shell, but a time in the house hasn't always been as good. Just take a look.
Can you go and check under the fridge for the red onions, Ahmed, please?
Yeah, she said we have loads.
I'll go and check then. I'll go and check again.
She's
staying too small.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for someone to get off that. Have a look. Right. We've got a whole picture over there.
Are you surprised to see her like that? Is that the real Shell?
I've honestly never seen that kind of anger and frustration
I've never
emanating
seen
from
it.
her.
Does that worry you at all? Or you
No.
just think it's quite cathartic?
I think in there, it's a good way of letting off steam.
Yeah. It was certainly that, wasn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean, Michelle is never... she is never angry for long. She would never go to bed without saying good night, I'm sorry.
Doesn't let the sun go down in an argument, as my mum always
Absolutely.
says. OK, and lastly, Scott, I hate to put you on the spot here. Is it true you plan to propose as soon as he gets out of the house?
Well, you know, a newspaper phoned me up and asked if I was going to propose, and I said no, and somehow they managed to turn that into, yes, I am.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
OK. Ellie and Scott, everybody. Thank you very much. OK, after the break, we'll be talking to the Sun's agony aunt, Deirdre Sanders, and Marco's going to join us for Cool BBLB, so we'll see you in 3. Hey, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're very well. Still to come, we're finding out exactly how Marco got on with Nanny Doodle. But as you can see over here, Stu's been in the snug now for the last 10 minutes. Michelle's just joined him. He's been there on his own. Obviously, absolutely mortified about Cheryl Stu's hat being burnt. Cremated, really, let's be honest with ourselves. Michelle there trying to give her deputy, I don't know what she's doing there, something to do with his ears, it looks like. Maybe our next guest could give him some advice, because it's the long-awaited and much-needed return of our very own agony aunt, Deirdre Sanders, everyone. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. But
First of
Stuart's
all, what do we
not,
make
yeah.
of Stuart, the poor thing? We've burnt his hat, or they've burnt his hat, and he's not very happy about it.
I just got devastated, actually. Did they just snatch it away from him?
Well,
and
no, what we
it's
did...
done without his
they
control?
took it ages ago. We've had a campaign to try and save Sheriff Stu's
Yes,
hat.
yeah.
And they just literally, because the housemates aren't talking, they've burnt it. Just in front of his very own eyes.
That is pretty cruel
Yes,
and
it is.
How's he
And
gonna I can understand him being devastated
how's he
by
gonna get over that?
I know.
I think that's going to help.
I think that may console him a bit.
OK. You've been enjoying the show. How do you think of the housemates been coping with their problems so far? Because it has been a real rollercoaster ride for
It's
them.
been an amazing... But it's 40 days now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I actually think it was quite staggering how after those early ructions they have so calmed down, but I think it's made them all rather tentative. That's what I've felt since then, is that they've all been slightly holding back because they frightened themselves.
Yeah.
And so people are actually... There's not quite the same relaxed bonding going that I've seen in previous Big Brothers.
Absolutely. You
They're
see people
just
sort of
holding
like,
back.
almost simmering and then walking away
Yeah,
from the
and they do. You see them biting their tongue. You know, I could almost have a go there, but I won't.
Sure. Well, in light of that, which housemate would you give advice to?
The one I really feel for is Nadia, whom I like a lot, and I do wish she would confide in her other housemates about her sex change operation, because the whole world, I mean, the world knows, so we're not talking about, publicising something that no one else knows.
Yeah.
And I just think it would take such a weight off her. I mean, that time she sat sobbing on the loo, that's really sad, and it's a real barrier for her.
Yes, it's difficult because we've had a few people on, and we've seen that on the main show, Nadia always talks about it. She says, in one hand, I really want to, in another hand, it's not a secret, it's just my past, and no one else is telling me their past. So, but do you think
I
it would take a lot
understand
of
the
weight off
dilemma,
your
but the
shoulders?
thing is, it clearly is a weight for her. I mean, if it's just like a past you've moved on from and it's not affecting you anymore, that's fine.
Yeah.
But she's clearly quite upset by it. And I think because some of the others have got a bit of a feeling about it, it's acting as a real barrier and stopping them feeling as close as they might.
OK, Deirdre, what we always do with you, we put together a couple of photo casebooks based on the housemates, and then you give us your opinion. It's on nominated housemates. So let's look at the first one. It's Becky.
Hi everyone, I'm Becky, and I'm your new housemate. Hey, it's so good to have a new face here. We're so pleased to see you. Oh, I love it here. Everyone is so nice. I'm going to have a lot of fun.
I'm not sure about Becky. I don't trust her. Yeah, I know what you mean, bruv. What do you think of Becky? Well, things were fine before she got here. I bet she'll make some enemies. Ahmed, you're so funny and nice. No, Becky. You are so funny and nice. Oh, Ahmed is the only housemate who likes me. Now we've both been nominated. What have I done wrong?
It's always so hard for the newbies, isn't it, when they come in halfway through?
And it's classic, isn't it, really, when you get like, it's the outsider you bond with because you're the new one. I mean, there's the trouble. They had been in there a month before she got there, and they'd gone through their... You know, when they're all going in, they're all so noisy, aren't they? They're all jumping about and showing off and being very extrovert. And they'd gone through all that, and they're now actually being a bit more open with one another. And, of course, she's come in and she's tried to be everybody's best pal and get in there really, really quickly and play funny jokes and be really matey. And
so she's trying too hard.
It's all too up, isn't it, and too buzzy, and people are actually ready to be much calmer and quieter and share
and people, to be fair,
stuff.
are so quick to judge when it's someone they don't know, and they've got that kind of buffer of everyone else being
absolutely. I mean, it is the nightmare thing. I mean, it's like kids, isn't it, when they have to change schools and they come in halfway through a term or something. It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I think what she ought to do, though, is actually try and be a bit more open with them. I mean, just start by saying, I'm feeling really locked out like an outsider, and pick the person she finds the most sympathetic and easy to talk to first.
Sure.
You know, and do a bit of that and just be open about the difficulties of it.
OK, let's have a look at Ahmed's.
Finally I am here. The Big Brother house. I love it. There are some funny characters in here. I even like Marco. Everything is going wrong. I can't take it in here. I want to go home. I've changed my mind. I'm having fun here now. I never want to leave, ever. I hope I get nominated this week. I am bored of these people. I hate them. Yes, I have been nominated. I just hope I get voted out. What is the matter with me? 1 minute I want to stay, the next I can't wait to leave. Why am I so confused?
He is so confused. What does he need to do?
I think he needs to accept. I mean, he's probably not going to be the winner, and he probably knows that inside himself. And I think rather than... I mean, it's every time he lets his guard down, then he gets all defensive, and then he wants to, like, be all and compete with all these youngsters again. And that's why he goes yo-yoing to and fro. And if you just think, OK, I'm in my 40s, and that's OK, and he can just be a nice, calm, quiet person, and they'll all like him much more when he's calm and quiet.
Sure.
It doesn't suit him to act out.
Deirdre, everyone. Thank you very much, Deirdre. OK, tomorrow night, Ahmed or Becky's going to leave the Big Brother house. Which one's going to go? You decide. These are the numbers to call. Trouble's back, everyone. It's Marco. On Tuesday, we offered to hire you out. You chose Nanny Doodle and a grandson, Joey. Look at Joey. As the viewers most worthy of your services. How did you get on?
Oh, she was adorable.
Was she lovely?
Really lovely.
OK, let's take a look.
Hello, darlings. I'm outside Nanny Doodle's house and I'm going to go meet her and her grandson now, and we're going to do a bit of shopping. Hello! Really good to meet you. Oh. Hello! Hello, Jerry, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, darling.
Good.
Nanny Doodle! Nanny Doodle! I feel like I'm in Harry Potter.
Look at that house.
Oh, darling! Oh, I love it! Darling, it's bigger than the Big Brother house. Nanny Doodle! Oh, look. All right, darling, well, we've had a wicked day.
We've had a wonderful day.
And you've put your foot on.
Exactly what I wanted.
Wicked. So, should we take some cake?
We'll do that.
Wasn't that nice?
Oh, she was so sweet.
That was like a really weird gay Jim will fix it, wasn't it? A really sort of... Let's all wave at Nanny Doodle now. Hey, Nanny Doodle.
Oh,
We love Nanny Doodle, don't we? Let's get her on. Deirdre's still with us. It's time for Cool BBLB. What do you think about the silent protest? Let's go straight to the phone. Thanks a lot for that, by the way, Marco. It's lovely. Lou from Norfolk. Hello, Lou.
Hello, so Mark.
What do you think?
I think they've got a right to protest about their no shopping, but I also think they need to take more care in doing their tasks.
Well, hang on a second. That's kind of contradict. If they fail a task, they shouldn't have any perks, should they, or not?
No, they shouldn't. Oh, I didn't mean to contradict you, Dermot. I love you.
Okay. Lou, that's fine with us. Thank you very much. You're lovely too. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Fiona in Peterborough.
Hi there.
Hello. What do you think?
Well, I think that basically they've had a lot of control taken from them, and this is their way of getting back a little control. And I think they're doing it in quite a fun and harmless way.
Definitely.
And also, I don't think they could have done this in the beginning, but now I think they're comfortable enough, really, with themselves and with each other to do it. And I also think that they're not as conscious of making sure to please the viewers all the time. They're just getting on with it and enjoying it within the house.
Yeah, Marco.
They seem to be enjoying it. I think it could go on for a while as yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, how long do you think it's going to last for?
I don't think it will last too long, probably maybe a couple of days, if that. Like, if they keep being pushed by Big Brother, then I think, they're going to snap.
A couple of days is quite a long time, and especially seeing as though someone's got to go tomorrow. That'll be fun. It'll just be like, so-and-so's evicted, and they'll be like...
Yeah, I reckon tomorrow night it's going to,
Is this a good way of relieving stress, do you think, this whole, or is it just going to...
I'm sure that when someone's actually going to go, that'd be so cruel to the person who's going to be left in silence.
Definitely.
I'm sure they'll start talking then.
Yeah, absolutely. OK, thanks, Fiona.
OK, thanks.
Kelly from Harrow. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Dermot.
Hello, how are you?
No, I think they know what the rules were. They know the rules when they went into the Big Brother house. Now they've played up. I think they should all be put up for eviction.
Brilliant. All right, Kelly. Quite militant, but we like it. Thank you very much. OK, that's all we've got time for today. Our thanks to Ellie and Scott, to Deirdre Sanders, and, of course, to Marco. Don't miss the main show tonight, 10 o'clock, Channel 4, Diary Room on E47. We're back at 6 tomorrow. Take care. Bye.